The Siege of Jerusalem, circa 701 BCE. I drew near to Ekron and slew the governors and nobles who had committed sin against me, and hung their bodies on stakes around the city. The citizens who sinned and treated Assyria lightly I counted as spoil. The rest of them who were not guilty of sin and contempt, for whom there was no punishment, I spoke their pardon. Patti, their king, I brought out of Jerusalem, set him on the royal throne over them, and imposed upon him a kingly tribute. As for Hezekiah the Jew, who did not submit to my yoke, 46 of his strong walled cities, as well as the small cities in their neighborhood, which were without number, I took by leveling them with battering rams, and by bringing up siege engines, by attacking and storming on foot. By mines, tunnels, and breaches I besieged and took those cities. 200,150 people, great and small, male and female, horses, mules, asses, camels, cattle and sheep without number, I brought away from them and counted as spoil. Himself, like a caged bird, I shut up in Jerusalem, his royal city. Earthworks I threw up against him. The one coming out of the city gate I turned back to his misery. The cities of his, which I had despoiled, I cut off from the land, and to Matinti, king of Ashdod, Patti, king of Ekron, and Silibel, king of Gaza, I gave. And thus I diminished his land. I added the former tribute, and laid upon him the forfeiture of their land, as well as gifts for my majesty. As for Hezekiah, the terrifying splendor of my majesty overcame him, and also the Arabs, his mercenary troops, which he had brought in to strengthen Jerusalem. His royal city deserted him. In addition to the 30 talents of gold and 800 talents of silver, there were gems, antimony, jewels, large sandu stones, couches of ivory, chairs of ivory, elephant hide, elephant tusks, ebony, boxwood, all kinds of valuable heavy treasures, as well as his daughters, his harem, his male and female musicians, which he brought to me in Nineveh, my royal city. In order to pay a tribute to me, to accept servitude, he dispatched his messengers.